Hi, and welcome to my video as I go through my journey to becoming financially independent. As I mentioned in my first video, I'm a 38-year-old who is trying to wrap my head around my personal finances and trying to determine where I am in my path to financial independence. In this episode, I'm going to look at my 2019 dividends. But first, let me see where I am with my portfolio. I'm in the Mint website right now where I have linked all my investment accounts and my 2 rental properties. As you can see, my current investment accounts total to a little bit over 1.1 million. And looking back at my previous video, which was from the beginning of the year, it looks to be that I'm up around 38 to 40,000. And that makes sense because the market has been on an absolute tear. It's gone just completely parabolic up. Now, everybody talks about waiting for a market pullback and being interested to having buying opportunities. And yeah, I am too, but I got to admit, having a 20% downturn or 30% downturn, that would hurt. And yeah, I would stay the course, but a 20% downturn is dropping $200,000 in paper money. And that's not exactly easy for me to stomach. I would still keep the investments and stay the course, but it's not necessarily, it's easier said than done. The other thing, I have my 2 rental properties listed here. As you can see, they're 378 and 307,000. I don't list my primary residence because even though that has been paid off, I don't consider that an investment. I'm not making any money off that. So it looks like the total of all my investments summed up is about 1.7, getting close to 1.8 million. Now I'm going to jump through my 2019 end of year statements. The first account is a 401k account. I can't contribute any more money to this account, but as you can see, I earned $6,626 in dividends. That is actually a lot. It's almost about a little bit more than 6%. I have a specific type of mutual fund in this account that pays gains as dividends, so it's a little bit misleading. My next account is another retirement type account that I am contributing to. And as you can see, this account received 21,869 cents in dividends in 2019. My next account is not a retirement account. This account was actually transferred over, so this only has the dividends for approximately Q4 of 2019. And in Q4, it looks like this account received about $1,695 in dividends. Now, my next account is actually a combination of 3 different accounts, and I'm not going to show those individually, but the combination in dividends from all those 3 accounts was $15,573.97. Now, it's a little bit of an anomaly because I do hold some REITs and a couple of MLPs, and they matured. Some of them matured this year, so what that actually means is they paid back the principal as opposed to just dividends, but they paid back the principal and dividends. So this was a slightly higher year. I would anticipate probably about $10,000 to $12,000 in dividends on a typical year as opposed to a year like this. My next account is one of the couple of E-Trade accounts I have, and I received $2,039 in dividends. My next E-Trade account is actually my favorite account. It's my Roth IRA, and I would love to be able to contribute more to my Roth. Unfortunately, that's not allowed to at this current time, but I received $203 in dividends. My next few accounts are just kind of some fun accounts, but I do have a Robinhood account, and I received $441.91 in dividends. Now, this is the last account that I'm going to bring up. This is an M1 account. This is another kind of fun account to mess around with M1 platform. And I received $53.29 in dividends. And that's going to be the last account I'm going to show. I have probably about 3 or 4 other accounts that did receive small amounts in dividends, but they're just kind of nominal amounts. So let's add these up. So after collecting all the totals for 2019, I see they add up to $47,721.01. And I got to admit, that is a lot higher than I would have anticipated. So I'm actually glad I've really done this exercise. What I also did was I created a 2020 estimated dividend column, and I increased certain accounts that I know I'll be aggressively contributing to throughout the year. So for instance, the retirement fidelity account, Robinhood and M1, all will be contributed to throughout the year, and that will increase my dividends. Like I said, the Ameriprise account most likely will decrease based on certain REITs and MLPs that have matured. So my estimate or slash goal for 2020 would be $52,578. And that's all I have today. Thank you.